Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at how we were trading the ES this afternoon. The stocks have been really difficult to trade recently. I mean, prices all over the place. It's really choppy, and it's been really hard to get any kind of a trending move at all. And you can see today was really no exception to speak of. Right in here was the open, had this push higher, had a break to the downside. I mean, this two really bearish bars. Left topping tail, body was all selling. Next bar opened right here at the top. Left topping tail, body of bar was all selling. Broke underneath the 50 EMA, left a little bottoming tail, and actually closed under the 50 EMA. Next bar opened right here, pushed down again, and then a really strong bullish bar back to the upside. Back up above the 50 EMA. No surprise, price doesn't seem to like to stay under the 50 EMA on these charts. And this bar closing way up here at the top kept the 5 and the 13 crossed to the upside, and then we just kind of whipped back and forth. You can see the wicks on both ends and just lots of chop. And then during the lunchtime, that's all we did was chop. I had a doji here and here, and you can see just wicks at both ends going nowhere. Slightly narrowing compression. You can see we're making just a little bit of a pennant here on the 30-minute chart. So we had slightly narrowing compression, and then we broke out to the upside. Again, this chart was still bullish. We were in consolidation, but the chart itself was still bullish. 5 and 13 crossed to the upside, 50 above the 200, price above the cloud and above the moving averages. So the chart overall was still bullish. We were just in consolidation and compression. Finally had a little breakout to the upside, and we're able to take a few targets on the upside. And the way we were actually trading that was off the Unirenko chart. You can see right in here we had a pivot low at 32.06 and a quarter, pivot high at 32.16 and a quarter, and then you can see we just started pivoting between those two pivots. We just pivoted back and forth, and then we finally did break to the upside. Again, 30-minute chart was bullish, confirming the break to the upside, and even during compression, we had a hint that we were probably going to break to the upside, because even inside this channel, we were making higher lows. And that was also suggesting that we were going to break out to the upside. And ultimately, that's what we ended up doing. We broke out of the channel. We had a couple upside targets. We had one up at 22 and a half, 32, 22 and a half, and another one at 32, 25 and a half. And our goal was actually 32, 26 and a quarter. Didn't quite get there. We did get to 32, 22 and a half, or 25 and a half. However, we did not hit our actual goal at 32, 26 and a quarter, but close enough. We were able to take off several targets. We had the opportunity to get in a couple different times. You can see we had a Trender Pro 2.0 wick off the 18 right there. Pull back, set up another one, wick off the 18 right here. Here we had a slow line zero touch. You can see the cyan arrow, and that's indicating that the slow line on MQ momentum had pulled back to the zero line. The zero line is the line that the histograms move above and below. And this gave us a momentum reset, giving us an opportunity to accelerate in our direction. And it did take us up for a couple of targets. Now, we didn't go exactly where we wanted, and we didn't make a huge move out of that. But it did get us up to our 32.25 and a half target. Didn't quite get us to the 26 and a quarter, but close enough. So we were able to take advantage of a channel break during the afternoon in the ES futures.